जॉब को लेकर के इतना ज़्यादा मतलब लोग हैं कि जैसे जॉब अगर गवर्नमेंट जॉब मिल गया तो भगवान मिल गया ऐसा। डिप्लोमा इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग के लिए मेरा एडमिशन भोपाल में हो गया। वहाँ पे कॉलेज जो है सिर्फ एक बिजनेस चल रहा है, वो कॉलेज नहीं है, लाइक इट्स ओनली अ मनी मेकिंग मशीन एंड वी आर द रॉ मटेरियल फॉर दैट। बड़ी फैमिली होने के बाद जो है पापा पे थोड़ा लोड बहुत ही ज़्यादा आ गया। उनका जितना भी सेविंग्स था वो उन्होंने फर्स्ट ईयर के फी में डाल दिया। फाइनेंशियली प्रॉब्लम्स घर में होने लगे थे, तो क्या ऐसा करते हैं, मुझे थोड़ा पैसे की ज़रूरत है। फिर उन्होंने मेरा सारा कुछ ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस बनवाया, ओला ऊबर में आईडी बनवाया। कि पंचर हो गया, मैं उस बारिश में ही टायर, मैं एकदम से ज़ोर से रोने लगा। और मैं ये सोच रहा था कि मैं क्या करने भोपाल आया था और ये क्या हो रहा है मेरी लाइफ के साथ। मुझे अपनी वो लाइफ बिल्कुल भी एक्सेप्टेबल नहीं थी। आई डिसाइडेड टू चेंज माई लाइफ एट दैट मोमेंट। यू डोंट नीड टू पे एनी अपफ्रंट फी। जब आपकी सैलरी 5 लाख या पर साल, 5 लाख पर साल,
if we fail to basically make them employ, and it's been 3.5 years since we have started Masai, it is going to graduate 1 lakh students every year. An investor and our capital along with Alteria Capital. Second important announcement that I wanted to do meant for students, those who are already in academy for training aspiring football players. Bhaichung is literally the person who started the football in the international arena. Mithali has been
one that I've thoroughly enjoyed being on. Been someone who's pursued the purpose of having equal opportunities to both the genders, and there's no gender bias. That is something I've always pursued in my career, other than cricket. So my association with Masai this is one of the big reasons that they have this one mission. One of their mission is gender equity, and to create women-centric workplace for women to thrive.
In India, the concept what they have, the concept is, I think they identify the talent. If the talent is, all the European clubs across Europe, all the big clubs follow this system which they've been following for a long time. They identify the talent, groom the talent, train the talent, and the talent goes on to become one of the big players for their club. Obviously the players get a huge salary, but also the talent, the player becomes a great asset for the club, so that the club can sell and generate huge revenue out of it. And this is what it really has helped a lot of countries all across, even clubs and countries in South America, Africa and Europe. And I think what we've already seen with Masai doing in education system, I think this system should come in football as well, with Indian football, especially with the clubs. I think it's time that we also identify our talent, go to rural areas, identify them, train Masai, and I wish all the students who are getting scholarship today, and also I think been getting scholarship in the past and in future, all the best. As Pratik said, it's easy to reach the top, but to stay. Photographer.
Awesome. If you My name is Ankur. As I told you guys, I've been with Masai for a long time. What we do at Masai is actually fairly straightforward. We look at the career aspirants of our nation. We understand basically what their career aspirations are, what their hopes and dreams are, and then help them launch a career in the space of their choice. Right now we are doing this with two very specific courses in software development and data analytics. We believe these are the fields of tomorrow, so we've started off with those. We will continue to expand over a period of time. The eligibility for these programs is the candidate needs to be, or the applicant needs to be resident of India. They should be 12th pass, they should be 18 plus, and for our full-time programs, they should be under the age of 28. For our part-time programs, they should either be in college or they would be a working professional. What we are doing in that duration is pure play skill development, 35-week long program where they will, so in a software development course, the students focus on JavaScript, HTML, CSS and the MERN stack, and they will basically do their web development program. 1,200 hours of hands-on coding, 500 hours of data structures and algorithms. So when they come out, they're basically ready to be deployed into the workforce, and they're able to start contributing into a job practically from day one. So that's where our differentiator and strength has been. We, like I said, we get students from all walks of life. About half of our students are engineering graduates. The other half would be a mix of arts, commerce, graduates, diploma holders, even 12th pass students who have not gone to college at all. And they come into our programs, and on graduation, we've been maintaining a track record of 96% placements over the last 3 years with an average salary of about 7.5 lakh rupees per annum. It's a very similar structure for data analytics with the different curriculum and the same outcomes. In terms of the fee,
period of the training service?
The duration?
Duration of the period of the training.
Yeah, so the period of training is 35 weeks and the courses are run online. The full-time program, which is for people who've already graduated from college who are now looking out for employment directly, is 35 weeks, runs from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. in the evening. All our curriculum is covered within that. All their project works are covered within that. The part-time programs are after college and office hours, so they run from 8 to 11 p.m. They also run for 35 weeks.
How many students already it has been trained?
We have placed over 2,000 students in about 800 companies over the last 3 years.
It's a big company, software company. Can you, the name of the software companies?
Name of the companies where they've been placed, we work with close to about 1,000 hiring partners already, like I said. Some of the bigger international names are like we work with Capgemini, we work with Global Logic, IBM, HCL. On the product side, we work with companies like ShareChat, Ola, Paytm, Swiggy, basically practically anybody who's looking for web developers, irrespective of their field, or data analysts, irrespective of their industry, we are able to work along with them. In terms of the fee, again very straightforward, we work on a pay-after-placement model, and that's one of the things which makes us extremely unique and very, very approachable. We don't charge any fee upfront. So for a student who qualifies, if they're 18 plus, Indian resident, and done their 12th, they apply for a program, they take an admissions test, which is basic maths, reasoning, fundamentals of English, so that we know they have the fundamental building blocks to learn these advanced courses, the higher education. If they qualify for it, they have to complete some basic documentation. They get admissions into the program. Zero fee has been paid so far. They come for classes, let's say today is day 1. They study with us for 5 weeks before they even sign the pay after placement model. So what that means is for 5 weeks, they actually study with us. They get to try out not just if Masai works for them, the course works for them, but also if that entire space is for them. At the end of those 5 weeks, if they choose to continue for the next 30 weeks, they will sign the pay after placement model. For data analytics, the course fee is 2.5 lakh rupees. For the part-time web program, it is 3 lakh rupees. For the full-time web program, is 3.5. All these details are there on our website. You can get all that information there. Hopefully this is